Give it a couple seconds. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Banana Crate.
It's Mitchell. Shut up.
We can't think of a better name other than Banana Crate, so I'll probably change it in a little bit. But this is my Gusto deck, Psychic Gusto deck build. Let's get started real quick. Play 2 Eagle. This is just the recruiter loop. 2 Winda and 2 Goldo.
Why do you choose to use 2 apiece?
2 apiece I think is best, as they do get kind of cloggy in hand.
Why? You just want them in the deck or what?
I want them in the deck so I can make the little recruiter wall. Goldo to Winda to Eagle to Winda to Goldo to Eagle. That's 6 right there. You're probably not going to need to survive 6 hits, but
you'll have one
it's
left
just
over.
in case.
You'll have one
right.
left over.
And usually with Eagle you want to go into the recycling of the deck, or pretty much their win card. Not the win card.
Plus card.
Their plus card. Cam. She's too good.
She's sexy.
She is sexy too. Take 2 Gustos from the graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, draw 1. It's cost, so it gets around skill drain. Some people choose to run Gusto Beat. I don't like it.
Skill drain. Barbaros.
I don't like Barbaros.
Triple Thunder King, triple Doom Cow.
This is where we get into the psychics. I run 1 Psychic Commander, 2 Krebons. That's it. Not much of a psychic tech, but psychics. Mind blown. And then a couple tech choices. 1 Grand Mole, because bouncing stuff is really fun. And 1 Gores.
Pretty sure people don't like me.
Nobody likes you, Turtle. Gores is pretty self-explanatory. Now time to get into the spells. 2 Quill Pen. Quill Pen's fun. You target 2 wind monsters in the grave and 1 card on the field. You bounce that. You shuffle the 2 wind monsters into the deck. Usually this is used to shuffle back your synchros.
What?
What?
I can use this with my arm dragon?
Probably.
Holy shit. I didn't know that.
Anyway, 2. Shuffle back your synchros.
Disaster Dragon. Think about it. Kawaki Merus. It's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it said Gusto.
No, it's any wind. Any
I
wind.
didn't know that.
Anyway, triple creature swap, because creature swap plays are really fun. Especially when you creature swap your Eagle, you take their Thunder King or whatever, just nom it.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom. And then you get out Cam, Shuffle, Sync, or whatever.
Get that Thunder King out of the way.
Get that Thunder King out of the way. 2 MSTs, pretty self-explanatory, back row hate.
What do you...
Double duality.
Why do you run MST? You don't attack.
I do some attacking. Quiet you. Pot of duality, because sometimes this deck has a kind of low monster count, so duality. Sometimes you start hands with no monsters and you need that floater.
So when he has freeze up.
Double E-Telly. Usually use E-Telly to get out Krebons with Cam on field, sync into freeze, kind of their win condition. And 1 Telekinetic Power Well. Telekinetic Power Well's kind of like... No, it is. It's an E-Telly from the grave. Use it to get back Krebons or Winda. You take 300 damage for every level, but you special summon as many level 2 Psychics from the grave. It works really well.
So you get Krebons and Winda?
Krebons and Winda, and then...
Another Krebons if it's there?
And if it's there, yeah. Avarice, this deck does a lot of recycling with the Gustos, but sometimes you need to recycle all the other stuff in. And sometimes you want this over the Cam draw. 1 Book of Moon. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Black Rose,
Black
under
Rose.
Skill Drain.
That'd be
Chain
fun.
Book.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
And then the Trinity. Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole. Should be in every deck. Not always is. But it's just
Sam's
too good.
don't play this.
Sam's OTK.
The guy didn't run Dark Hole.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't run
Jesus
Dark Hole.
Christ. That's interesting.
He just didn't care. He's pretty boss.
Torrential Tribute. This deck doesn't really go off that often, and when you're playing decks that do go off, splashing the field is really nice. Especially if you have Goldo set. You splash their field, end up with still one monster on field. It's good. 2 Mirror Force. Is that 2, baby?
You don't attack. Why not?
I don't attack. And sometimes you don't want your stuff run over. Double Bottomless. Because priority's gone. And I have the room.
Yeah.
And then Solemn Brigade. Double Warning.
God says no.
God says no.
For Sherman, God says 9.
That says 9.
And I forgot my... Oh, never mind. There's my extra deck. Hey. 1 Gachi Gachi. There we go. 1 Gachi Gachi. Leviathan. Leviathan is an interesting choice in the extra deck simply because sometimes you want to overlay to level 3.
Sometimes you need that extra 1500.
Yeah. I was dueling Fabled yesterday.
What was it yesterday?
Yeah, I don't know. I was dueling Fabled.
Yeah.
He was at 15 life points. I could have gone Leviathan and killed him. And then I got sacked afterwards.
Sacked.
Sacky motherfucker. Utopia.
Why not?
Why not? Now for the synchros, I run double Goldos. The reason I run double Goldos is because I don't have a Cataster, or else one of these would be a Cataster. And then shuffle 2 Gustos from the graveyard into the main deck. You get to pop a face-up monster. For those monsters that you can't quite get over. 1 Magical Android, because you do have quite a few Psychics in the deck, and gaining life points is always good. And for the win condition, 2 Freeze. Once you Synchro Summon, add a Gusto from the graveyard to the hand. Any battle damage you take from battle between a Gusto and an opponent's monster is your opponent takes it all. And she can't be destroyed by battle. The reason you want her out is because you summon Goldos and you just burn your opponent to death. It works really fun.
You suicide into their death?
You pretty much, you just commit suicide. 1 Gaia Knight, because everybody needs another level 6. If only there was Sobrio.
You didn't even use it then.
Shut up. I didn't have it then.
You still don't have it.
Quiet.
Quite
Ancient
used.
Fairy. Big booty.
Dark Worlds, come at me, bro.
Big booty ho.
Big booty ho. Black Rose goes boom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. 1 Eagles. Sometimes you need that level 7 option. 26 beats is okay. Stardust. Thought Ruler Archfiend. Red Dragon Arch. Thought Ruler Archfiend. Red Dragon Archfiend.
Archfiends.
Archfiend's pretty self-explanatory. And that's the Gusto deck build. The Gusto deck build is getting consistent now. I like it, especially with the E-Tellies. Double E-Telly. It's
You're
really
welcome.
fun. Thank you. Sexy Bean. For getting me that E-Telly.
Why don't you run these bitches?
I did run those bitches.
Why don't you run them anymore?
Because I'm testing new things.
And she's
Freeze,
cloggy.
Freeze is really good, but
Bitch is cloggy.
it's kind of a bummer to hard sack for her, and she does get cloggy when you're top deck, if you ever top deck, which sometimes happens. But sometimes, not all the time. But she kind of gets cloggy. You don't want to draw her all the time. And then Serene Psychic Witch. I'm trying new things. Serene Psychic Witch did work well in the past when I was using her, but sometimes Serene Psychic Witch is a little slow. But this deck is kind of slow. So I don't know.
One day.
Maybe a Junk Synchroner too.
So anyways,
Maybe one day. Anyway, this is Gusto deck build. Like, comment, subscribe, rate. You
For
know the deal.
Heracross.
For Heracross. Sexy token. Peace.